So basically, the stuff that's been in the closet is getting angry and a little bit jealous because it's not getting any playtime. So everything's going in the car now. All of the BTLs, all of the Sundowns, they're all gonna go in the car. So I'll show you that. I was gonna put the other stuff in the truck, but as far as the truck goes, I don't think it's really reliable to make it, you know, statewide if I want to go to shows and stuff. So the car's a little bit more reliable, so it's gonna get everything. I'm basically just breaking that wood there. Now it's out back far enough, I should be able to cut that port out with a Sawzall or something and be able to pull the box out. And this port's pretty much all fiberglass down, so I guess there's probably only one way to do it. Alright, everything's out. Got the box in my basement already. I spent 3 days building it, about 45 minutes ripping it out, and now I'm back to where I started. Alright guys, here's what I got so far. This is going to be the front, the supports, and I guess the front baffle. This took quite a while. This is taking a lot of planning, so this is probably going to be a pretty long build, but well worth it. But the issue I'm having is the back of the box straight up is going to be hitting the headliner that I just made. So I had to make some adjustments. And this headliner is going to be coming out. Like so. A minor adjustment, but should be worth it. There's about 10 inches of the headliner that I just made. Alright, here's what it's looking like with the floor. I got the back of the box on, or in. I just set it in, kind of a test fit. I got some room up here for some 2x4s to brace it. I'm gonna do the 2x4 bracing on the back now. I'm gonna be making a bracket to actually bolt in the back of the box with some 2x4s. What I'm doing, I'm using some of this C-channel. I'm drilling a hole in there, and I'm gonna weld it onto this threaded rod. But at first, I'm going to weld the inside of that hole so it looks something like this. So it's a little bit stronger than just doing the outside, so it's welded pretty much all the way through. So I'll show you guys how I'm doing that. So now that's what I just welded, and now it's all connected, and then I can go around the inside and weld that. Here's what I'm doing. This is the back. I shot some bolts through that, the pieces that I just welded. I shot them through there. It's actually about 8 inches thick, and it goes through to the other side. Here's what it looks like on the other side. I got these bolts coming through. So it's actually pretty sturdy. I'm probably going to put a piece of flat stock from bolt to bolt, just going across, so it's a little bit more for the bolts to catch, or the nuts to catch on. And basically what my plan is, I'm going to build a frame on the back of here and then connect 2x4s from here to here as some support. The window's a little dirty, but I just want to give you guys an idea of the bracing that I put up. I did some 2x4s back here. Here's the bolts that go all the way through. I'm doing this kind of blind here, so forgive me if it isn't lined up to what I'm talking about. I have this piece that I welded here, and that threaded rod goes all the way through to the other end. I kind of chopped up some of the wood so that C-channel was flush mounted, and it gave me a little bit extra so the nut would actually grab. But here's what the bracing's looking like in the back. It's just 4 2x4s holding the wall straight up, and I screwed the actual back into this 2x4, these 2x4s, so it gives so it's braced both ways. It won't go forward because it's bolted in, and it won't push back because of this. So it's pretty much right up to the ceiling. So that's what it's looking like. Okay, while I'm taking a break and clearing my head of the 24-inch measurement that I have, taking a break of frustration right now. I'll show you guys what I did. I have these brackets. It's just like some 20 gauge metal that I bent, and I'm screwing in just as like some extra support. I'm gonna be fiberglassing all of this, so if you guys are worried about the gap there and stuff, don't worry, because this is all spray foam behind it. It's pretty solid right now, and I'm not even close to done with it yet. But my break of frustration I'm talking about is I was cutting that sidewall, and this piece I actually, for some reason, I knew the right measurement, which was 24 3/4, but for some reason I had 24 inches stuck in my head, and I messed up the cut on the piece. And I'll show you guys how I messed it up two other times too. Before I cut it, I remeasured everything, so that's why I have these lines crossed out and this line crossed out. For some reason I had it so stuck in my head that I messed it up like 3 other times, but I didn't actually make the cut. So I guess that just shows, I mean, no matter how confident you are with your measurement, just remeasure it before you cut it and stop wasting wood. Because I mean, like, cutting pieces this big, if you think about it, you're actually like, if I were to make another one of these cuts, I would have wasted like half a sheet. So like, you think, you know, just something like that, that's like a $15 mistake just because you didn't double check your work. Even though you are confident in your measurement, I mean, still recheck it. Okay, it's starting to take shape now. I have an overhang on here for a second baffle, so it's gonna have a double baffle. It's 3/4, it's perfect for the extra piece. And then I'll probably flush mount the subs with just a separate piece. Here's the side of the box. I just angled some 2x4s, screwed them in for some bracing. So that's what that bracing looks like. And I just wanted to give you guys a peek of what this is looking like so far. I'm pretty excited about this. It's been a long time coming. I think it was only a matter of time before something like this happened in my life. So I'm enjoying it. I can officially crawl inside my box. Alright guys, and like I just said, I can fit inside my box, so I thought I'd shoot a video from the inside of the box, just so everybody can kind of see that and get an idea of how big this thing is actually compared to me. I have my leg completely extended, and it's still, well, just barely goes outside the end of the other end of the box. But I wanted to make this clip a question to everyone. And please don't think that this is like trying to be cocky or anything. I'm just curious. I did some research when I was starting to plan this wall, and I've never seen a wall with, or I've never seen a Chrysler 300 with a wall in it before. I don't think it's very common, or a very common vehicle to build a wall with 415s in. So if anybody else can find me some pictures of another Chrysler with a wall in it, please help me out with that. I hope the 200 and some subscribers I have can, it's a lot more eyes than just I have. I'd like to see another one, so if you guys could help me out with that, it'd be awesome. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this build as much as I am so far.